I said Danny. What did you think I said, Fatty? That would just be so mean. Oh my God, that would be brutal. Oh, let's see if I can make this work. Let me go and change. I'm changing number one.
Oh, you are? You did it.
A tiny bit.
Oh.
I know. See, now you have to actually listen to me. Okay, so here's what. Number one should be nice and easy. My point to this is twofold. Are you guys ready? The first thing I want you to do is this. Everyone's watching me. Hands watching me. Everyone's watching me. Here we go. The first thing I want you to realize is this. On these problems, when you have subtract, you know that change the middle, change the back. I am a giant fan of this. So when you have subtract tonight, and you will on some of them, do that. And if you have two things of that, you're not really having two things. But let's say you also had a plus X. Don't forget it goes to him as well, right? I know I'm messing with the problem a little bit. But that tonight, when I walk around and help, I had a number of kids who missed a problem. And that's what they did. They did the change. They put it with this guy, the negative with the first guy. But sometimes they forget it. It goes to both, right? Okay, so here's what I want to talk about. Let's take a look at this guy. The other thing I wanted to say is I noticed this on some of the homework when I walked around from yesterday. Remember, that is not an X with a 3. It's really XXX, right? So what the denominator here really is this, and this guy is just this. So to get a common denominator, to get what they're going to have to share, is we need to have everyone represented. So I'm not going to need one X. I'm not going to need two X's. I'm going to need 3. Hold on, and I'll be right there. This guy has it. He's good to go. So I just put the 5 here. This guy is not missing. Someone in my other class said, he's missing the 3. It's like, no, he's actually missing 2 X's, right? So he's missing that. And on this goofy number 1 example, that's all you do, right? And if you want to rewrite it like this so it looks really cool and fancy and nice like this, that is awesome, right? So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Oh, so close. Okay, now these are going to get substantially harder really fast. So the next one's not bad, and then you're going to practice it, but then the one after that is kind of our meat and potatoes. So Aiden, what can I do for you before I roll?
It's going to change because on our paper it's a...
Yeah, and that's why I said I'm going to change the problem.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. Okay, so here we go. Now, the key is this. I need to find stuff that the bottom pieces have in common. And I want you to think about it this way, that they have stuff in common, but this guy's hiding some of his stuff. He's gonna, it's like, so this is a goofy example. So today was Dressed Like a Teacher Day. So the key was that we needed to figure out what Thomas, Caroline, and I all had in our closets. And in order to do that, we kind of all had to dig through and say, well, I don't know, do you have black pants? Do you have white shoes? Do you have gray shirt? So I want you to think about it this way. This guy is not hiding anything. This first guy, what he is, he's got. But this guy has some stuff hidden inside of him. So the way to get stuff that's hiding is to factor, right? So we're going to take this first guy and we're going to vacuum factor him. So is there a number that goes into 5 and into 20? 5 does. Awesome. So here's what I'm going to pull out. I'm going to pull out a 5 and I'm left with X plus 4. And this guy is an X plus 4. So my denominator has to have everybody represented. So what it's going to have is it's obviously going to have a K plus 4. It's got to have a K plus 4 because they both have it. Yep. And it's got to have the 5. It's got to have everybody represented, right? Now, what is this guy? I'm going to highlight him in blue. What is this guy missing to look like this guy? What is that? Could be a trick question. Nothing. He's missing nothing, right? So since he's missing nothing, I don't have to do anything. I just yank this stuff and put it down, right? So if it's missing nothing, you don't have to do anything. Just yank it down. Now, let's take a look at this guy. This is going to look really creepy because I'm going to do it in another color. What is this guy missing to look like this guy, or this guy missing to look like this guy? What is he missing? The 5. Do you see the difference? Awesome. Awesome. So that's the deal. What our job is to say, what are they missing? So what this guy is missing is a 5. I give it to him. And what I do to the bottom, I do to the top. So it's missing a 5K. Now I'm going to be really honest with you. I picked these problems tonight. I cut and pasted and stuff like that because I was so sad about not having enough canceling yesterday. So by God, I think every problem I gave to you has some canceling in it. Even this one. We are not done yet. Now our job is to combine like terms. So I have 1K and I have 5K. How many K's do I have total? 6K, right on. So I'm going to have 6K plus 24 because nothing combines with the 24. And I've got this guy up right like this. Now, normally we would high five ourselves and say, I'm done. But you know, that was a premature high five because you have to factor cancel squish. So I want you with your table mates to look at this guy right here and see if there's, I don't have to do the bottom. It's already factored. I leave it like that. Your answer key, the person who wrote that, they put it together and then they take it apart again. Don't do that. So just look at the top. Is there anything I can pull out of the top to factor cancel squish? The 6. Awesome. So the 6 comes out. I'm left with K plus 4. I got some canceling. I'm so happy. This guy goes with this guy. Here's what's crazy. This big ass problem, the answer is just 6/5. That is everything we've done literally from chapter 2 and this chapter right here. Yeah.
So, I already know
Yeah.
the answer, but we have to figure out what's missing from
The bottom.
from the bottom to
Give it right. Give it to the, and then to make the denominators match,
okay.
and then give it to the top. Add the top up. Factor cancel squish. That's it. So that Cecilia went through the steps. Get a common denominator. Figure out what you're missing in that denominator. Give it to them. Add them up. Factor cancel squish. It's a lot. I mean, it really is like 15 million steps. Do this one with your table mates. It is almost the exact same problem. You got stuff hiding in this guy. Figure out what he's hiding. Then see what you have in common. Make a new denominator. Change the numerator. Factor cancel squish. Yeah.
I asked you to explain just this part for me.
Oh my dear Jesus. Jocelyn has to go. I love you, so I'm going to embarrass you right now. Jocelyn has to leave, so she has a pass. Jocelyn, what is this picture from? They have not updated her picture for her school thing because she came from another school. So her picture on here is from kindergarten. So that is the picture I get. It is adorable. Like I'm gonna give this to you, but I kind of don't want to give it to you. Jocelyn, I love this. That is literally, I'm gonna have to show you. I'm sorry. That not adorable? I wish I could. I can't. My look. Jocelyn's like, Mom, it's only because like I want all of your kindergarten pictures on your passes. That would literally make my day if everyone. So when I look at it, I'm like, no. Who is that? And I'm like, oh my God, that is adorable. You are the prettiest, beautiful kid.
No. No.
I would like Playboy kind of size.
Okay, so here's what Hannah has. She's right here at this point. She said she took out the 2 and she got x minus 7. So she knows she's going to have everyone represented in the denominator. So will she need a 2? Yes, she will. Will she need an x minus 7? Yes, she will. Is there anything else that needs to be represented? No, right? If there had been an x minus 30, I'd have to put that in, but that's it. That takes care of everyone. So that's my denominator. This guy right here, he has everything we need. So I'm just going to bring that 6 right down. I don't have to mess with him. But this guy does not have everything he needs. He's missing the 2. Does that make sense? So I need to give him the 2, so he looks like this guy. And what I do to the bottom, I do to the top, right? And so what I'm going to get is an 8 up there. No, that was a lie. I'm going to get a 2. I knew that. You're like, where the hell did that 8 come from? Are we good? Now, that is the getting everything together. Now we just go ahead and do adding. We add like terms. X's with X's, numbers with numbers. There's not even any X's up there. There's just numbers. So I am going to say 8, or not 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. You knew that 8 was coming from somewhere. And normally I would be done. But we know, because we're in Algebra 2 and I love canceling, that there's going to be some canceling, because it makes me feel like there was a freaking reason I did all this work. So I'm going to cancel. 8 can be divided by 2, and 2 can be divided by 2. So my answer is 4 on the top, x minus 7. Can I see a wiggle of fingers of my friends who got there? Yeah? You're getting there? I'm getting there. Okay, right on. Okay, we're going to step up our game a little bit. Ooh, you know what? Can I do a favor? Can we come back to that one? Can we go to the next one, and then we're going to circle back? It turns out that other one is harder than this one. So let's do this one next. Okay, so same kind of thing. I got stuff missing, because if you look at them right now, it doesn't look like they have anything in common. It doesn't look like they have any clothes that match, but they do. Jason, I need you not to talk while I'm talking, if that's okay. So what we're going to do, this guy is good. I can't factor him, but this dude, I can factor. So do me a favor with your table group. Can you please break this guy into his little parentheses? So we're looking for factors of 20 that subtract to be 1.
Or negative 5.
Negative, you're always my factor, Cecilia. Negative 5 and positive 4. So here's what I've got. I don't like you anymore. I like you like this. Are we okay with that? Jason, I need you to, really, this stuff is hard, so I need you to stay focused. Yes.
Why don't we write our answers like you know how we used to write our answers in the switch? Like if there was a negative 5 or a positive 5.
Oh, because that would be if there was an equal sign. We have no equal signs. Good question. That's why we leave it. Oh, so Aiden asked a great question. Why am I not getting positive 5 and negative 4? Because there's no equal sign. We're just factoring. Okay, so here we go. My denominator has to have everyone represented. So here's what I got to represent. I need to have an m minus 5. Sorry, I switched the letters. m minus 5 has to be there. I also need an m minus 4. Let me change those to m's. Oh, sorry, I knew that. M plus 4. Okay, that's everyone represented. Does he has them? He has them. But look at this. This dude is missing some stuff. So I need him, this guy right here, to look like this guy right here. So I'm going to give him the m plus 4 because he's missing it. They got to be the same denominator. So I give it to him and like this. Well, sometimes I distribute, but it's just 1, so it's easy distribution. But if it was a 3, I would distribute. But that's not scary. 1m plus 4. Do you know what this guy is missing to look like this guy? Nothing. He's got everything he needs. So I'm just going to say, oh, cool. I don't even have to do anything to you. Okay. That is the common denominator piece. That's the ugly work. Now the rest of it is not bad at all. Let's combine the top, like terms, m's with m's, numbers with numbers. So do me a favor, clean up the top. Am I going to do anything at the bottom? Nope, I'm going to leave the bottom because maybe some stuff will cancel. I'm hoping. You know me, I'm hopeful. Okay. So on the top, how many m's total do I get? 3m, right on. 1m, 2m's is 3m. Beautiful. How many numbers do I get? 4 and negative 19? Negative 15. Beautiful. Beautiful. Again, I would love to say I'm done, but I always have to factor, cancel, squish if I can. I'm getting rid of that only because it's so I don't confuse you. We're just about finished. That's a pretty damn good answer, but let's see if it can be fulfilling to me. I'm going to take out a 3, m minus 5 over m plus 4, m minus 5. I hear some people already seeing it. That cancels with that guy. 3 on the top, m plus 4 on the bottom. That is about as hard as it gets, right? We're going to do one more. It's a little tricky, but I think you guys can get this. You okay? Are we okay on this so far? I know, this is tough. I'm not lying. That's why I didn't do any starter, because I want you to work the whole time on the homework. So here comes the last one we're going to do. Not that one. Never that one. Let's do this one. Okay. So, last one we're going to take a look at. I've got to get a common denominator. You have stuff, there's stuff hidden in a closet. That means I need a factor to figure out what's all there because there's going to be stuff in common. That guy cannot be factored. We are happy. He is easy. K plus 3. Yay, we love you. But this dude can be factored. I'm going to give you a little hint right there. Oh, every day I say to you, no one remembers how to do this. Today, could this be the day? Please say it. Oh my God, thank you so much. K plus 3, K minus 3. Oh my, you just made my day. Like literally, I feel like every day I say the same thing. Yep. Stop. Shane, stop. Give me ink. Okay, so my denominator has to have a K plus 3 in it and a K minus 3 in it. This guy is totally good. He's got everything he needs. So I'm just going to take this and bring it down. But that guy is missing a piece. He's got the K plus 3. What's the piece he's missing? Oh my God, thank you. This is really hard to teach because it's hard stuff. Teachers don't like to teach hard stuff. Yes, it will be. It will be K squared because I'm timesing. K times K is K squared. K times negative 3 is negative 3K. Okay, this is the last roll of it. Let's combine like terms. I only have 1 K squared, so he comes up here. I have 6K, take away 3K, so I'm down to just 3K. I would love to high five myself, but Shane can't do it. We're not quite done yet. Yes, I heard that call. I'm gonna take a K out of the top because please God in heaven, let there be some canceling or I'm gonna be really pissed off. So I'm gonna take that K out. Oh, thank God. You know what? There's nothing worse than doing all this work and nothing cancels. Like literally, I would throw my paper. I'd be like, I'm done.
K over K minus 3?
K over K minus 3. Cole, can I cancel the K's? Yes or no, and why not? Or why?
No,
Because they're married. Yeah, he did it officially.
By subtraction.
They are bound by subtraction. Oh, smarty pants over there. Yeah, I want to cancel those K's, but these bad boys, they are bound by subtraction. They are married. That is as bad as it gets. They're married. They're married. Here we go. Okay, your answers are on your table. I'm going to pick and choose for you as always. Oh, it's so mean to first period. I make them do like, do them all and do them like 3 or 4 times each. Yeah, then when I get to you guys, it's like 2, 3. Do 1, 2, 3. Okay. I am out, and I had like literally a year and COVID has cleaned us
They're
out.
all Joe.
But if you need to use the
Yeah,
bathroom,
all Joe.
go to the bathroom. Like, you don't have to be sleeping. Or you can use your shirt.
Joe is not even a big
It's a clock. Let's have this off. This is hard. We're gonna work on this again on Monday. Now, it's done by that time.
How is your moving so bad?
You're gonna give me a little bit of sand. I don't know what you know. Okay, here we go. Let me tell you what I want from you. I think I am cool with you doing the even ones because these take a little longer than I thought. I'm going to tell you some of the ones that I really like. Number 6 is a good problem. Like all of a sudden it's like easy, easy, easy. Ah, 6. Number 12 and 14 are good problems. Now, I will say this. For my brainiacs out there who would like to feel like Mrs. Tarantino, I do not feel like doing all of this work because I totally got this. If, without looking at the solution key, you can do 15 and 16, that's all you have to do. Right? 15 and 16 are definitely 16 is a pre-calc standard. 15 is really hard. Because if you notice, there's multiplying and subtracting in there. So, hold on. So, if you're planning to head to pre-calc, you definitely want to give 16 a shot. But if you do 15 and 16 and that's all you do, I'll give you full credit on Monday. But it's rigorous, right? What the even ones to 14 are what's actually assigned, right? But the deal on 16 is that you're going to have to rainbow factor. Be careful on problem number 6. You see that minus sign? Take a look at 6. That minus sign has to go to both parts, the 6y and the 80. Do y'all see that on number 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the trick on 6. The answers are nice. Danny is forwarding. They're a solution, so you can take a picture. I am here to help you for the next 25 minutes. But definitely at least get to like 6 and like before the end of the period, I want you to like try some of the ones on the back.
So how many?
The even ones, and you don't have to do 16 if you don't feel like you're ready. But if you're heading to pre-calc, it's time to be ready. So, did you see the trick on this? You have to handle it. You know what I'm saying? You have to do it. So it's that trick. I didn't use it when I was just like, why am I missing it? Because it's that meme that they do for moms on Facebook. What's the real answer to this problem? And the moms all have a big fight about it. And they're like, oh, the answer is 2 times 3 is 6. And it's like, no, you have to do this.
Yours. You already have ready.
Because once you do that multiple times, it will be a real easy budget. So if you are some of my friends, look at you, the thing, try number 15. They're heading to free count. Yeah. Yeah. And here's my number 15. Have you ever seen those memes from moms, like in suburban moms, and they'll go, what's the real answer to this problem? And everyone fights this, and it's like, right, because you did it. So look at this problem. It's got a minus and it's got times. Where do I start? Does that make sense? So when I did it, I kept trying to get a common denominator here, and I'm like, what the holy hell? We're gonna multiply. I'm done.
I'm guessing you're gonna.
Nope. I would only do the top, I would do the top and the bottom. Right?
And since completely.
So here's my hint, if you can't do this without help, you're not ready to do this, you have to do some practicing it, right? Right, so that's fair, right? If you're ready to jump to those, you gotta be ready to. Yes? What do you do? Right, we need a common denominator, so it's my common denominator. Huh? No, it's a number they both fit inside of. So, in other words, so this is 20, so a number that 4 and 20 would both fit inside. Nope.
You just looked at
Fit
the back.
inside.
No, the answer.
They're gonna be bigger options. Does that make sense? I need a number that I can turn 20 into and turn 4 into.
Have you seen the circle drill machine? Have you seen word problems with these on?
When you were a
Have you
little
seen
kid,
which ones you're supposed to add, which ones you're not supposed to add? Or you're
if
also
I said
figuring out
1
the volume of a cylinder?
1/6, what is that common?
E4,
Yeah, because you turn, does that make sense? They both can become 6. Yeah, and what are you gonna multiply this guy by to turn it into? There you go, what are you gonna multiply this guy to turn it into? 1, there you go, does that make sense? It's weird, it's not, we're not making it smaller, there you go. These two are multiple, no one loves, no one loves it. It is a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Dad's LCM. Yeah, I know, I'm telling you, this is where kids decide if they hate math. Yep, right here. Good, good, good. Yeah, that's perfect, perfect. So we got 12 and we got 4. And we're going to minus, so I'm gonna put -1. I'm gonna put that up. So do me a favor, right? Because that's what we say, change the middle, change the middle. But so we're gonna use that to a plus. And to the and you have a change. So I need my new denominator to have everyone represented. So I obviously have enough favorites. I also did something else. So we're gonna read just 20x. Oh, awesome. You see why? First, so here's my question. What does this guy mean? So what like this? It's nothing. Right? Because it's nothing. So I don't have to do anything. Yeah. Because in other words, I'm just, yeah, because he's going to go, right? Well, what is this guy?
I mean, like, I understand, like, no,
So I've got to get him.
By the time I finish
I'd like to be done, and I cancel.
Josh is trying to look at it.
That was you.
Yeah, I like rewriting everything.
Yeah. I did this first.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, my advice is try really just to look at the answers, like the solution is there, but it's like she puts it back together. Why would you do that? Because then you have to undo it, right? It's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna go home and take out my shoes and I'm gonna put my shoes on again and take them off.
What can be the shape? So you know,
Oh, dear Jesus. I'll count you for that. Oh, 30 minutes.